Hey guys, it's your girl Misunderstood. And today I was watching a podcast and they were talking about what changes they would make in the world. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a video about that because there's like common sense ones like where you should have cheaper healthcare. I'm looking over here because I don't pay nothing. You have cheaper healthcare or change gun laws, but like I really sat down and thought about it and I'm like, there's a lot of things that I would change. And I have no idea how to implement these. Like I don't know who I would have to go to, like the Senate, like who say, like I don't know how to pass some of these. But these are the things that I would change. And let me know below what you would change. I would love to read what you would change because I'm sure we have something in common. I'm sure she said something I would totally forget because it just might not affect me directly. So number one, cheaper healthcare. Because I'd be scared to go into the doctor for real. Like if I'm not bleeding out or I'm not like having an asthma attack or I'm not like about to die in some way, shape, or form, I'm not going. I'm fine. That's probably, and I can't say probably, that's definitely because I can't afford whatever bill. How many tests is it going to take for you to figure out what's wrong with me? Those tests I cannot afford. So I know I can't afford the diagnosis. Whatever it is, I can't afford the end result. I can't afford it. I think I would change teachers' pay because it's ridiculous. They're trying to change the qualifications to become a teacher. Like you can become a teacher or you're still in school learning. I don't think that's right because people year before now, so teachers that are still learning to be teachers and teachers that got the degree and teaching right now, they make the same amount of money. That's not fair. I don't think that's fair at all. So either give people that got the degree more money or make it like a baseline. We're all make this. And then cut that out with the qualification of you can still teach when you're still learning. I don't think that's fair at all. Cheaper college, because I would still be if it was cheaper, I think I'll go back. Because I wouldn't have to be in debt to go. I'm down with that. I don't mind learning at all. I really don't. I just don't want to be in debt to do it. Change gun laws. I'm going to do a whole video about that. So I'm not going to go into that. Make it easier to start a business because I know multiple people that want to start a business, but you need like $5 or $10,000 to start. Or you can always take out a loan. This is very true. But like I said, I'm anti-loan. I don't want to. That sounds terrifying to me. When you get a car, you get a loan. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't like having somebody being able to hold something over my head, and that's what that is. The loan is, hey, I give you this money now. I can hold this over your head, mess up your credit. I can mess up. I don't like that. So the idea of taking a loan out is not plausible for people like me. I already get to that. Increase minimum wage, like having minimum wage committee, not society, a board, something, because in different states I feel like it's different amounts. And like if you live in California and the minimum wage $15 an hour, you're not gonna make it. But if you live in Iowa, you might make it. You might probably not, but you might be supposed to make it if you live in California, right? So hopefully, like I would like, I can't say base pay because that doesn't make sense because every state has different expenses. But like somehow make it fair because it's not right now. I feel like minimum wage should be what's the least somebody can live on comfortably. Like they can pay their bills until extra. They can still go to Walmart. They can still go to the movie theater. Whatever that would be for that state, that should be the minimum wage. Another thing I would change is, I can't say this word because I don't want to get flagged, so I'm going to say SA laws and the sentencing because it's ridiculous. It's right. That's disgusting and it's horrible. I would change, like, hey, if you do this and this, you get 2 appeals and then we're capital punishment. Like I feel like I can't say we're perfect because we're not. We get things wrong all of the time. And people will be in jail for 10, 12 years and they get out because of the new DNA or something came out and they were never found. It was a lie. They were in jail for no reason. But I feel so intensely and passionately about SA anything. I'm just like, why were you? I know things can be misconstrued. Parents can get in their feelings. Blah blah blah. Like I get all that. I promise I get all that. I'm just like, the people that are found guilty and there's DNA evidence or like a a video camera, like it would have to be like a open door shut case, like somebody caught you doing this, or your DNA is doing this, or like it's a videotape. And I know he said, she said, because people get it in their feelings and they'll say so and so did this. It's not true. So I need some DNA evidence or physical, like a video camera caught you. So it can't be disputed. It can't be we're wrong. No, we have evidence, hardcore evidence that this person did this. Let's go ahead and get them the 2 appeals, because everybody deserves 2 appeals. I'll give them that, and then it's time for you to go ahead and take the capital punishment. These are my opinions, mine alone. You can disagree in the comments, respectfully, please. I would change the qualification to become a police officer, because I think there's some psychotics becoming police officers, and I wanna diminish that. I wanna decrease that. I wanna make it less of those people in that type of field. So like have like every 2 years have like a mental checkup, basically. Like, hey, in the last 2 years you've been through this many events or this many crimes or this many whatever. You have to go see a therapist. They have to say you're okay to be in the line of fire. And then like an outside, not a police officer therapist, like somebody outside of that domain. Because I feel like if you pay, if they're a police officer therapist, they're gonna say, yeah, because they're one of them, right? Somebody outside is not on the police's like paybook type of thing, right? So it's an honest judgment. It's an honest judgment. If you've been through too much things in the last 2 years, I need you to go sit down and heal. I really do. Because now you have biases toward others, and I get it. I've been with you, I would have felt the same way you do, but it's not fair to everybody you meet from now on, right? Okay. So, change the qualifications to become a police officer. Make it more difficult. That's what I'm trying to do. And increase the penalties for animal cruelty, because I'm not saying you should die for that, but you should, like the minimum for anybody hurting any animal, I feel like should be 5 years. The minimum, 2 to 5 years. What is, if the dog bit you, I get that. That's not nice. It hurts. You might get stitches. You might get some nasty stuff because they have teeth and you don't know what's inside their mouth. I get it. That's not nice. I'd be upset too. 2 years. I don't. If a dog bit me, and then I killed the dog, that doesn't seem fair to me. Like, this dog hurt me, but I'm still alive. I still got my leg. I'm still breathing. I can still do whatever. Dogs didn't know. I don't want the dog to use it. I want the dog to be trained so it don't bite people. But I wanted to do. So, and honestly, I just want whoever owns that dog needs to get teaching, take teaching classes, or like go to jail, because this is your dog. You really bit me because you weren't training, or you trained it the incorrect way. So, when people hurt animals of any kind, if you put like, I've seen people play with fishes, they pick the fish out of the water to see how long before it. Like, I'm just like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? So I want to increase sentencing all across the board for animal anything. Leave the animals alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. If you ain't got patience for them, leave them alone. Tell me down below what you think about my law that I would change for. Tell me down below what you would change. I want to hear it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe.